Hello everyone, this is Hoarder Gamer with another Raid Shadow Legends Champions lore. Today we're going to talk about Alatreon Blademaster, a Knights Revenant. The promise of immortality does not mean much to a Drake or a Boulder Worm. To bring them into service of the cult of Keleth requires a different form of persuasion, administered by the end of a blade or a crack of a whip. Such is the duty of the cult's beast drivers who range across Teleria looking to track, capture, and, if things are wrong, hunt its creatures. Adrux was one such beast driver, being tasked with pillaging the nomad animal trains that wound their way down from the Deadlands and across the Krokan Desert. Other less talented beast drivers had botched their attempts at raiding these convoys previously, resulting in lightly armed guards being replaced with highly trained lizardmen mercenaries. While confident in his abilities, Adrux needed to pick his moment carefully. He sat in his Deadlands hunting-eyed, hoping for a stray wagon or lost traveler. For days, the wagon trains trundled by and Adrux watched his quarries rumble away. But on his fifth day of observation, he noticed a change. A panicked whispering of the wagon drivers, the close formation of the guards, and ominous glows in the sky. In the far distance, the long, quiet Thundermount rumbled, firing arcing from his gaping maw while lightning lashed its peak. With both wagon drivers and guards jumpy and eager to leave the vicinity of the volcano, their disarray presented an opportunity to strike. Adrix gathered his equipment and turned to leave. He was interrupted by a small figure, peeling open his eyes flap. It was a bipedal cat, garbed in hunting attire and clutching some paper in its hands. He talked of the need to deal with an otherworldly creature that had appeared on the nearby volcano and had the potential to unleash a full-scale eruption. The cat poked at the slip of paper in its hand, pleading for Adrux's aid. The beast driver, after recovering from his bewilderment, crouched down to calm the feline. He took the paper and inspected the cat's erratic handwriting and hastily drawn doodles. It showed how close an eruption was to happening and the potential movements of this mysterious monster. Scrawled at the bottom of what's his name, Alatreon. Adrux had his new quarry, something far greater than the livestock herded by the nomads. Adrux grabbed his most trusted and powerful piece of equipment, a hunting scythe, considered the most formidable in Altaleria, thrust the note into his pocket, and prepared to leave the hide. The cat, calling itself a palico, asked if it could assist. Adrux refused. Hunts were best handled alone, and if this Alatreon was as dangerous as his tiny creature claimed, his distraction would prove fatal. After Adrux left, the Palico's cautions followed him for a while, until they faded into the howling winds of the Deadlands. With a now roused mountain as his guide, Adrux trudged through the unforgiving wastes, thinking of the glory that would be his should he manage to drag this monster from another world back to his masters. Adrux eventually reached the base of the Thundermount, his slopes now blanketed with a bizarre mix of snow and ash, something that should be all but impossible. Storm clouds wheeled overhead, lit by forks of lightning, and lava flows bubbled down from the mountain's apex. As Adrux continued up the mountain, this elemental storm grew fiercer. If nothing else, Adrux could take solace that he'd lived a lifelong enough to encounter something capable of causing such a pavil. Adrux soon spotted his prey on an island within a lava flow. Wreathed in frost and fire, the Alatreon saw Adrux in turn and rent the sky with a roar. Before Adrux could even draw his kite, the monster took flight and rained jets of flame towards him. He darted through the sky at terrifying speed, practically toying with Adrux as the Knights Revenant dodged between his fiery blasts. He had to get down the mountain onto the solid ground, one wrong step, navigating the lava flows and be consumed by its molten grasp. As Adrux leaped over the flows, the Alatreon peeled off from its pursuit and flew down toward the volcano's base. Confused at being given this reprieve, Adrux looked around and spotted a small figure in the distance, the Palico, attracting the monster's attention by desperately jumping around and meowing. This gave Adrux the time he needed to descend the volcano's slopes. He exchanged a knowing glance with his savior before unsheathing his kite. He fell upon the Alatreon like a bladed cyclone, and the two clashed among the lava bubbling down from the thunder mount, with lightning striking all around. Adrux never returned to the Knights Revenant, and his fellow beast drivers never found any remnants of him. In their wanderings of the Deadlands, all they reported were sightings of a black-suited figure wielding a dreadful kite that crackled with unstable-looking energy.